Hey guys, welcome back to Carbees TV. Just a quick video, just an update on the LUPO GTI. She is gone, sold unfortunately, but we've got a car to replace it. And here it is guys, the Ibiza Cupra. Let's go for a chat. Well, here we have a 11 reg. It's a 60 plate, but 2011 Ibiza Cupra. These run the 1.4 TSI engine, which is the supercharged and turbocharged lump with a 7-speed gearbox. There's a bit of work needs to be done on this car. This video isn't about that. The next video I'm going to do a video on this car. But today, I just want to have a chat about the LUPO GTI and what went wrong with that one. So, let's get fired up, have a drive, and we'll have a chat. So guys, winter is a-coming. Horrible dark days. Hopefully, even the lights are on, it's that bloody dark. Hopefully you can see all right. So what I thought was, we'll go for a little drive and we'll have a chat about the issues that I've had with the Polo GTI. I know some of you are quite interested in that car from the comments I've got, so I just thought I'd just let you know what had gone wrong with that. So I didn't really do much of a video on that car. It was more of some shorts I did. Basically, we picked that car up from auction. It was a Y reg, sorry, it was a 51 reg, a Polo GTI. It had no MOT on it. It had a gearbox problem. We bought the car, we purchased from Copart, and it was sold as running and driving. Granted, the engine run, but the car did not drive. It had a drive shaft snapped, and the gearbox, and the clutch had gone, and it had an issue with the gear synchronization on the gearbox itself. So the only way that car was ever moving is if you had a couple of guys or women pushing it, or it were going downhill. So that's, you know, another one of Copart's failures yet again, selling cars, describing them completely wrong. And we're back guys. Hopefully camera don't fall off. Yeah, so anyway, I'm not going to go into the whys and wherefores of Copart. Anybody who's had dealings with Copart just know what type of business they are. You know, absolute disgusting business, if you ask for my personal opinion. Anyway, let's move on. So we bought a car that was sold by Copart, running and driving, which definitely wasn't. It was running, but I definitely hadn't been driving for a long time. Various drivetrain issues. We sent it into a gearbox specialist. We put a clutch in. It did work with the drive shaft, and we had the gearbox rebuilt. We spent nearly £800 on the car, just on those items. The car came back, still an issue with third gear. Sometimes it'd go in, sometimes it wouldn't. It transpired that it did need the third gear cogs for it basically, but we couldn't get any, and ordering them from Volkswagen were something like £400, and there was just a huge about 3-month delay to get the parts. So it was just decided that we were just going to let the car go. We basically got back what we paid for it, so we lost the money we spent on the new clutch, gearbox, whatnot. We lost that because when I did eventually drive it, it was clear that there was an issue with the drive shafts. Now the car's been modified massively. Now we don't know if the drive shafts were the wrong drive shafts because it had been lowered, or if it was just pulling them out. But we're at the point where the car just wouldn't drive because there was an issue with the drive shafts. Now this car was always we were going to keep it and sort of do it up, but as soon as we saw the car we decided that were a non-starter. We were going to get it driving, MOT it and sell it with an MOT, and hopefully get us money back, which I think we would have got us money back. But after the car had been gone away for 7 weeks, came back, still an issue with third gear, and then when I was driving it, the issue with the prop, it just sort of disintegrated. I had to actually tow the car back because it was undrivable once not the prop, sorry, the drive shaft. Once one of the drive shafts went, the car then becomes undrivable. It physically won't move under its own steam. So yeah, we banged it on eBay. As you can expect, it sold straight away. We put it up at £1,500, which is what it cost us. So we lost basically £800, which we spent on the gearbox, the clutch, whatnot. That were lost. So it left a bit of a sour taste, did the car. But we did make the decision that we're really probably not going to buy from Copart again, because this isn't the first time they've done this. You know, I'm not going to start going through the list of things that the tricks they've pulled over the years. Because that ain't what this video is about. But you know, just all I will say, if you are buying from Copart, be ultra cautious. If the state that the car is running and driving, don't believe that it is running and driving, because there's a good chance it'll turn up and it isn't. That's just sort of what type of company they are. They will rob fuel out of vehicles. They claim that it's to keep the vehicles safe from, I don't know, randomly exploding maybe in their yard. So what they do is they siphon the fuel out. Which isn't an issue to me. I'm not bothered to take the fuel. What I don't like is when they damage the car. We've had a few cars where the sender units have been destroyed because Copart haven't been able to siphon. So what they've done is they've taken the back seat out, got to the sender, undone that, ragged it out, and just dragged the fuel out that way. And it's just absolutely disgusting, you know, that they're getting away with it. Oh, camera's coming off again here. I mean, they get away with it and people put up with it. So we've made a decision that unless it's something seriously special, we're staying away from Copart. But yeah, that's the story on the LUPO GTI, guys. We are going to do a video on, I mean, this Cupra we've got here is it's going to be sort of, yeah, it's got a bit of bodywork issues and various other issues, door handles broken and stuff like that. But what we're going to do with this is we're just doing this up, and this is going to be a sale car. But yeah, I have had one of these before. They're great cars. I've forgotten how much fun they are, these little Cupras. But as I say, this isn't a review of the Cupra today. I just wanted to touch base with you, and because I haven't done a video in a while, and I am going to start getting out regular content, but we've just been so slow because a lot of vehicles we've got have been sat in yards. I mean, we've got the E92 M3 that's just been sat for so long waiting for gearbox to be put in. We're going to do, I spoke to my lad, and what we're going to do is we're going to go do a trip to Germany probably next month or January in the M3, and we think we're going to do a couple of laps around Nordschleife. Yeah, you guessed it, guys, camera dropped again. I'm going to have to get a proper mounting for it. This is bloody worse than useless, this. So yeah, just to go back where I was before camera fell. Yeah, we're going to take the M3 around Nordschleife. It's going to be within the next 2 months when we get the car back. I'm not going to be bragging it out like that. I'm not a racing driver, but it'll be a great vlog. So if you don't mind hitting the subscribe and hitting like, I hate watching videos when people say that. I just think I'm deliberately not going to press subscribe because you've asked me to press it. That's what I'd do. So if that's what you do, I can't blame you for it. But if you would be exceedingly kind and press the subscribe button, I would appreciate it. And there's going to be some good content coming, so it will be worth your while. I assure you of that. You can see what other calamities. You can see what other calamities I come into, and that's got to be worth a subscribe of anybody's time. So anyway, I'll catch you on the next one. It will be a more interesting vid. Car Beast TV, get subscribing. Bye guys.